Alright guys, back with another video. This is going to be a super cool haircut. Female crop top with a design on one side and a burst fade on the other. This is a client of mine for a long time, Cassandra. She's a hairstylist, so she always has super dope color on top. Kind of gives me free reign on the sides. So I'm going to start off with a number 2 on the sides, going in and just cutting up into this kind of where the hair's laying on the ridge there. And we're not going to really cut all that off, just kind of cut it square. She likes this undercut, but sometimes she'll wear it hanging over the sides. Sometimes she'll wear it all up. So we get that clean, but not not too shaved. We want to leave a little something there up at the top. And then now we're going to go in with our Slimline Pros and set our guideline for the burst fade. Guys, same steps as always. This is just a burst fade, so instead of doing a line around the head like a bald fade, say we went from the C-cup around the back of the head, just pretend we curved that. So we're going to do a circle around the ear with our slim lines, come in with our shaver underneath, and then we'll do our open section and our one section just like normal. So go in here with the open clipper, and we're going to set the same size guideline as we normally would. We're just going to work in a circle around the guideline that we already created. So we'll start with our lever open, and then like normal we'll come in with the slim line at the bottom and bump the line out, and then work from clipper closed to a clipper half open to work the rest of the section out. Guys, make sure when you're using your clipper on these curved guidelines like this, you want to make sure to use the corner of the blade. If you go in with the whole, 1.5 inch wide flat clipper, you're gonna mess up the shape that we're creating here. So the more curved the guidelines are and the shape of the blend, the more corner that you want to use. So if you have a flat around, straight around haircut, like a high and tight, a high bald fade or something like that, that's going straight around, you can get away with using the clipper a little flatter. But when you're working in a circle like this, you definitely want to use just the corner, as you guys can see. And I'm really just looking at dark spots and using the corner to get them out. We'll go in here with the one guard open, like normal, guys. Go up about 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, set our guideline. And I believe I actually cut that top with a 2, or the sides I should say, with the 2 first. And then I think I used a 1.5 to kind of clean it up. So I didn't show that, but you guys can see that one guard open is blending right in. And we'll take our one guard close here. And you guys can see the last little hint of a line left. We'll come in with a half guard and take that line out. There's our half guard, guys, and you can see that's taking up that last end of the line, just kind of polishing everything up and giving us a nice blend, nice little burst here. Alright guys, so on this side we're going to do a little bit of design. I'm going to start with the 2, and come back in with a 1.5 and then a 1, fading down. There's the 1.5. And you're just trying to go into the 2 without affecting and leaving a line above where you're at. So we'll do the 1.5. Then we'll come in with the 1, and that's going to set us up for our design on the side. And she usually brings me some ideas, guys. So this was a picture she showed me. It was actually a burst fade on the other side, I think, and then a design on this side. So she showed me the design. It's kind of basic. And I usually take what she brings me and kind of just use my creative mind and kind of expand on that, and make it into what I can see that fits her haircut. So we're going in with these Slimline Pro, starting our design. We're just going to sketch it in. If you guys notice, I have this a little bit lower than normal. When you see the finished product, you'll see why, but we're going to actually cut the hair on the top to lay right above the design on the side when it's styled down. So a little bit lower than I normally would do. but you guys will see at the end that it's for a reason, and you'll see how that comes together. So just going in now with the skeletons and cleaning all the lines up. Again, guys, I'm not going to use a razor on her. Just don't want to, over irritate skin on certain clients. So I don't usually use a razor on her. I'm just going to go in with my skeletons and clean it up until I like it, until the lines are clean. We'll just keep working this design and kind of going as we go and seeing what it turns into. I didn't know what I was going to do back here, so I hadn't cut this all the way down yet. So now I decided to come in, started with the one open, then closed it up and cleaned up everything underneath. You guys can see, kind of giving her an edge up. I'm just looking at kind of what we can turn this into, and I see that if we give her a C cup like that, and then the kind of the feminine pointed sideburns, then that line fits perfectly around the ear to kind of double outline that design again. So I did that, and then I saw that we could kind of just take that down to the corner and just kind of stagger those lines going down to the back. So we did that. We'll clean them up, and then we're going to go in and fade that bottom out, kind of like a taper, kind of creative. You guys can see what we end up with. We're just going to taper this back out, guys, so we're going with the slim line. With the design lines coming through this, it's going to be real simple to fade. So really I just started with the notch closed, opened it one notch, bumped it up, opened it another notch, bumped it up, until I got to the last notch, and then that was of course a one guard close, so it blended right in. So I'm going to go in and cut this top, comb her fringe out of the way. We're going to handle that last. We're just going to go in here and do a point cut. Guys, like I said, she is a hairstylist, so she's asking me right now what I'm doing and why, so I'm showing her. We're doing a real deep point cut. Just showed her a vertical. That's something that she would work with on the daily when she's trying to thin some of her length. Then right there, I'm showing her that if the hair is way too choppy from the last time you did this, you can start by cutting it just straight horizontal across where all that thin split ends is, and then go in and do your point cut. So again, guys, we're just taking sections, cutting some deep, kind of about a 45-degree angle point cut. Just put some deep sections in here, some texture, and then you guys will see when we style it kind of how that comes out. So just taking our guideline from the middle, and we'll work it out to the edge. You guys will see where it's short in the middle, just kind of making it match. And I'm trying to cut off some hair on all the hair that's sticking up, trim it at the same time, and also add some texture. You guys will see it here. You can see where I cut in the middle. You can see I work my way out to the edge. Alright guys, so here we're going to mess with the hair that, kind of like doing blog graduation. This is the hair that we would have blended in. Like I said, she's going to wear it disconnected, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it down here, give it a point cut and kind of clean that up. And we're just kind of looking at how far down on the side I want it to lay. So you guys can't really see it perfect from here, but you can kind of tell where it's laying. So I'm just cleaning it up and kind of making sure that it's going to lay where I want when we go to style it. The same thing here, guys. and you'll see me coming forward in a second. And like I said, our goal is for it to lay right on top of the design. So that's why we put the design down low. We're gonna go clean this up, and then we'll see if it lays where we want it on the design. We'll go in here, guys, and clean up her fringe. Just go in here and point cut, take a little bit off, make sure it lays right there above her eyebrows. I believe she did this herself a little bit in between cuts because she likes to style the front down, and you guys can see how long the rest of her hair is. So like I said, she's a stylist. She went in with a razor, I guess, and cleaned this up, or I guess not cleaned it up, but kind of chunked it up. So here, guys, we're going to go in, dry the hair, apply some 245 indestructible clay, and you guys can see the end result. Alright, guys, there it is. Hope you guys liked it. This is one of my favorite cuts I've put out so far. The design's pretty cool, kind of simple, but it works. Her pink hair is super awesome, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I got some more dope videos coming, so stay tuned, and see you guys next time. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click this link right here. If you want to check out some more content from me, check out this video right here. Appreciate it.